Hmm?
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay. So, last class we finished the resource management, the chapter 9, right? Any doubts? No. Okay. Then we started the fabrics around us. Hmm? Meghna, do you want to repeat? Fabrics around us?
Yes, ma'am.
Sana? That's fine. So, we can start with the new lesson. That is fabrics around us. What do you mean by fabrics? Hmm? Sana?
Cloth,
Ah, Meghna, try.
cloth,
Ah, clothes. Hmm. What is the importance of that? Why you need cloth? Hmm?
to cover ourselves,
Hmm.
to cover ourselves from the temperature and all.
Hmm. It protects us, right? It protects from weather conditions like very hot, cold. Hmm? The clothes, sometimes the cloth gives confidence and it improves your personalities. So cloth plays a very important role in everyone's life. Just like as food, without cloth we can't live, right? How was the cloth in earlier times, Sana? How was it in earlier times or in ancient times? Hmm? Just think.
The cloth was made of animal fur.
Mainly with leaves and all. They collected the leaves and they dry the leaves and they make a cloth. That is an ancient time. Then what? After the leaves, then what comes, Meghna? After leaves,
Animal fur,
animal fur. They use the animal fur to make cloth. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn what is yarn, how to weave, and it's a new terms. Everything is a new term for you. More related to fashion science. Which are the branches of home science? Hmm? Reina, which are the branches of home science?
Human ecology and
Uh,
family science.
mm. Branches. There are 5 branches in home science. Which are they?
Um, Communication and extension,
Hmm.
food,
Good.
food and nutrition,
Very good.
resource management,
Hmm.
clothing and textiles,
Yeah. We are going to look that part, clothing and textiles. Hmm?
human development.
Very good. Human development or child development. So, what do you mean by fiber? That is a very basics. Fiber. What do you mean by that? Reina, that is it. You already learned, right?
Hair-like substance
Hmm.
that basics of yarn and fabric.
Yeah, it's a very basic thing that we need to made a cloth. By using this fiber, we made the yarn, and then using the yarn, we made the fabrics. Okay, so yarn is a hair-like substance. What's a yarn? Yarn is just like as its appearance. It's like a hair-like substance. That is the basis of all yarns, which means the yarns are made using fibers. So fiber is the very smallest unit of cloth construction. Fiber is the smallest unit of cloth construction. Smallest unit of cloth construction. Okay. Then yarn. Yarn means if we take 2 fibers and we twisted it together. Hmm? The twisting of 2 fibers is called as yarn. The single thread-like substance, that is fiber, and then we take the fibers and we twisted it together, that is called as yarn. Then fabric. Fabric means the material made by joining these yarns. Material made by joining these yarn is called as fabric. So first is fiber. Fiber means it is the smallest unit of, what? Cloth. smallest unit of fabric or smallest unit of textiles. And then we take these fiber and we twisted it together, then we get yarn. And by using this yarn, we prepare the fabric. Is it clear? Look at this picture. Fiber, the fiber that we mainly obtain from cloth. This is an example, okay? Cotton. Here the fiber is, we collected the fiber from cotton, and then using this fiber, we prepare the yarn. Yarn means we twisted these fibers. If this is one fiber and this is a second fiber, we twisted these fiber. That is called as yarn. Yarn. And by using this yarn, we made the fabrics. Is it clear? The yarn is made from fiber and cloth is made from yarn and the textile is made from cloth. Textile means a complete products like churidar, clothes, not clothes, it's churidar, shirts and all. The complete product, the final product is called as textiles, cloth or the fabric is same. And then these fibers. So what do you mean by a fiber? The basic unit of cloth. So we classified the fibers into two. One is on the basis of length and other is on the basis of origin. We can classify the fiber on the basis of length and on the basis of origin. You can classify the fiber on the basis of two. One is on the basis of length and other is origin. So first is on the basis of length. On the basis of length, we classify the fiber into two. The first one is staple fiber and second is filament fiber. First is staple fiber and second is filament fiber. So the fiber is the smallest unit of fabrics, and on the basis of length, we classify this fiber into two, that is staple fiber and filament fiber. And again, this filament fiber is classified into two, that is monofilament fiber and multifilament fiber. Monofilament fiber and multifilament fiber. This is a classification based on length. Okay, so first this fiber is classified into two on the basis of length, that is staple fiber. Staple fiber means, what is a staple fiber, Reena?
They are measured in length in inches.
Good.
They have short hair-like structures.
Okay, they are finite in length. Staple fibers are finite in length, which means they are relatively small or short. That is staple fiber. It is usually measured in inches. It's a difference. The staple fiber is usually measured in inches. And the fibers with finite length. What do you mean by finite length, Sana? Finite.
Very small.
Very small. Okay, relatively smaller fibers are called as staple fibers. You can see this picture, right? There's a small cutting is there. Small structures. These are the filament fibers. Staple fibers. The small fibers are called as staple fiber. And the second one is filament fiber. Just the opposite. Filament fibers are the fibers with infinite length. What do you mean by infinite, Meghna?
No ending.
No ending. It is continuous, or the long fibers or the largest fiber is called as filament fiber. The staple fiber is measured in inches, just like as a staple fiber. Here the filament fiber is made on meters. It is measured in meters. This is a difference, main difference. Staple fiber is measured in inches and the filament fiber is measured in meters. Staple fibers are the short fibers and filament fibers are the long fibers. Then there is a classification. That's filament is again classified. This filament fiber is again classified into two. Which are they? Meghna?
Staple fiber and filament fiber.
That is a fiber classification. Then we again classify the filament fiber into two. Which are there, Reena?
Monofilament and multifilament.
Very good. Monofilament and multifilament. As the name says, mono means one. So it is mainly prepared by a single fiber. Monofilament. It is made from a single fiber. As the name says, mono. So it is made by a single fiber. but it is very soft and strong. Soft and strong. Monofilament fibers. They are made from single fibers and they are very soft and strong. Then multifilament fiber. Multifilament fibers means, but multi means more than, right? So it's made from many fibers. It's made from many fibers. It's made from many fibers. Just like as the monofilament fiber, it is also soft and durable. Okay. So monofilament fiber, it is made from a single fiber. Multifilament fiber means it made from many fibers. And monofilament fibers are very soft. Both mono and multifilaments are very soft. And the monofilament is very strong and multifilament is durable. Okay. Then we move on to the classification based on origin. So we finished the fibers classification on the basis of length. The next is fiber classification on the basis of origin. Origin means, what do you mean by an origin, Sana?
Origin means like birth.
Right. So we classified this fibers into three. One is natural fibers. Natural fiber, man-made fibers and blended fibers. Natural fiber, man-made fiber and blended fiber. And these natural fibers are of mainly three types, that is vegetable fiber, animal fiber and mineral fiber. So on the basis of origin, we classify the fiber into three, that is natural fiber, man-made fiber and blended fiber. Natural fibers are mainly of three types, that is vegetable fiber, animal fiber and mineral fiber. Reina, try to repeat with me, okay, in your mind. Then man-made fibers are regenerated fiber, synthetic fiber and metal fiber. Regenerated, synthetic and metal fiber. And then one more classification is there, that is blended fiber. So on the base of origin, we classify the fiber into three: natural fiber, man-made fiber and blended fiber. What do you mean by a natural fiber? As the name says, the fiber that naturally obtained from naturally obtained or directly obtained from nature. That is called as natural fibers. The fiber that are obtained from plants, animals, minerals, that is directly or indirectly obtained from the nature. Fibers which are obtained from the nature directly or indirectly is called as natural fibers. Okay. Then, what is a vegetable fiber? As the name says, the fibers that are obtained from plants. It can be from seeds like cotton. It can be from skin of the plant like jute. And then it can be from the fruit like coir. So vegetable fibers are the fibers that mainly obtained from plants. Hmm? Cotton is a seed. Cotton is mainly obtained from seeds, and coir is mainly obtained from fruit. Jute is obtained from skin of the plant. Okay, so there is seed fiber, bast fiber, leaf fiber, and fruit fiber. Okay, which means the fibers are mainly obtained from plant sources. Any various parts of the plants like stem, fruits, and all. That is vegetable fiber. Next is animal fiber. Animal fiber mean the fiber that mainly obtained from animals, from the hair, that is fleece of the animals. Fleece, fleece of animals. So animal fibers are commonly obtained from the hair of animals, mainly the animal fibers of wool and silk. Wool and silk are the most important animal fibers. Okay. Then we will move on to the next one, that is mineral fiber. What is this, Sana? What is this?
Minerals, rocks.
Huh?
Rocks.
Rocks. You can see the fiber here in this rocks.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm? From your
Yes.
direct look, you can see the fibers through your eyes?
No,
No.
no, ma'am.
So only using the microscope, you can see the fibers in this rock. Okay. If you are looking this rock through a microscope, you can see the fibers. So the only mineral fiber that present in nature is asbestos. Okay. Is it clear, Meghna? Am I fast?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the only mineral fiber that present in nature, asbestos. Asbestos. The one and only natural mineral fiber. Asbestos. Asbestos. Okay. Is it clear? Hmm? Sana, just, okay, before that, Reina, what is fiber, yarn, and fabric? What is a fiber, yarn, and fabric?
Fiber are the hair-like structures at the basis of a fabric,
Good.
and yarn are the fabric when one or two fabric is twisted together is called a yarn.
Fibers are twisted together, called as a yarn. Then,
When the yarn are twisted
not
and
twisted,
knitted
from yarn,
from yarn, it's made fabric.
fabrics. Weaving and all. By using weaving, there are some methods for that. We will learn. Then, summarize the classification of fiber based on length, Sana. Length.
On the basis of length, staple fiber and filament fiber.
Good.
Staple fiber means they are so small,
Hmm.
rare finish,
Hmm.
and they are measured by inches.
Staple fibers.
Staple fibers.
Then,
Then filament fibers means they are so unlimited, infinite. They are measured by meters.
good. Then these filaments are again classified, right? Which are they?
Monofilament and
Mono,
microfilament.
multi,
Mon-
multi, mono and multi. Mono means one, multi means more than. So
then
what is a monofilament fiber?
monofilament fiber means there will be only one yarn.
It is made from a single fiber. It's made from a single fiber. Multifilament means it's made from many fibers. Okay. And this monofilament fibers are very soft and very strong. And the multifilament is
Soft and
soft and
durable.
durable. Very good. Summarize the origin part, Meghna.
The ocean is divided into three: natural fiber, man-made fiber, and blender fiber. And the natural fibers again divided into three: vegetable fiber, animal fiber, and mineral fiber. And man-made fiber also divided into three: metal, synthetic, and
Regenerated.
generated. And the
Regenerated.
fibers.
Good. Okay. So then man-made fibers. Man-made fibers means, so we finish the natural fibers. The next is man-made fibers. Man-made fibers, as the name says, it's an artificial process, and the fibers that artificially prepared by man or humans. That is a man-made fiber. Okay. Through the artificial process, the composition, structure, all these we changed. That's a man-made fiber. Man-made fibers are the fibers whose chemical composition, whose chemical composition, structure, structure, and properties, and properties are significantly modified. Are significantly modified. significantly modified during the manufacturing process. During the manufacturing process. Man-made fibers are the fibers whose chemical composition, structure, and properties are significantly modified during the manufacturing process. During the manufacturing process. Read, Reina, read the definition.
Man-made fibers of chemical composition is structured significantly and the process of manufacturing.
Significantly modified. We need to modify that. Significantly modified during the manufacturing process. Okay. Then the next one is, so man-made fibers are over. Next is blended fibers. As the name says, blended fibers. What do you mean by that? Sana?
Mixed,
Meghna.
mixed fibers.
Yeah, mixed fibers. The mixing of two different kind of fibers. When we mix two different types of fibers, it is called as a blended fibers. Like for an example, polyester plus cotton. That is it. If we combine the polyester plus cotton, it's a blended fiber. Okay. Polyester plus cotton. Then we are moving to the properties. These are the general properties. After this, we are going to learn the each fiber's properties in detail. Okay. Cotton fiber, silk, wool, in detail. These are the general properties. Okay. General properties. So, in our world, there are different types of fibers, different kinds of fibers. But for the cloth construction, we need some particular properties. Okay, then only we can use that fiber to construct the cloth. Okay, there are lots of fibers in our world, but we can't take all that fibers because that fibers lack these properties. Okay, so for the construction of cloth, we need these properties. Then only we can construct the cloth or fabrics. Okay, so which are the properties? We have four properties: physical properties, chemical properties, biological and thermal. Which are the physical, chemical, biological and thermal? Physical properties, biological properties, chemical properties and thermal properties. Physical means it's texture, strength, length, all that things comes under the physical properties, the physical characteristics of the fiber. Okay, which are the general characteristics, physical characteristics of physical properties, chemical, biological and thermal. Okay, so in the case of physical properties, the first one is length, on the basis of length. For constructing a cloth, we need small fibers, or we need smaller ones or larger ones for constructing the clothes. Sana, which one we need? Which is more better, staple fibers or filament fibers?
Filament fibers,
Why? Why is it so?
because it will be done very fastly.
Very good. So length is an important factor. Length means the long fibers are always best for cloth construction. Okay. Long fibers means filament fibers. Filament fibers are always best for cloth construction. Next is luster. What is it? What is it, Meghna?
Shiny.
Shining. It can be shine or dull, anything, or glow. Okay. So which one is better?
Luster. Shiny.
Both are okay, no problem. We can change their luster by using some man-made techniques, or we can change their composition and all. So the natural luster ones are, they are having more value. Okay, natural luster enhances the value of fabric. It enhances the value. The natural one enhances the values. Next is strength. Strong fibers are durable than the weaker ones, right? Strong ones are more durable. So strength is very important. Strong ones are more durable than the weaker fibers. Next is elasticity. Elasticity means it's an ability to what? It's an ability of a material. If we stretch, what happen? They come back. They come back to their original length. That is elasticity. So we need elasticity for the construction of cloth. The fibers need elastic properties. Then resiliency. If we compress the cloth, it comes back or bounce back. Okay. It helps in wrinkle-free clothes. Okay. If resilience is there, we can get the wrinkle-free. Then flexibility. Do you like the stiff clothes? Very stiff. Do you like it? Most of us like the silky and soft clothes, right? That is flexibility. Stiffness is not good. Stiffness that mainly limits the use of fabrics. Stiffness that limits the use. And next is absorbency. Absorbency means the ability to absorb the moistures from the environment or ability to absorb the moisture from our body and all. That is absorbency. Next, heat conductivity. The ability to pass the heat from the body through the cloth. Okay, that is heat conductivity. It's very important, right? Then only we can pass the heat. Otherwise, we always feel hot inside our cloth, right? So heat conductivity is very important. Then abrasion resistant. What is it? What is it, Meghna?
I don't know what.
The scratch resistance. Okay. Does the clothes get scratched? Just like as in books and all? No, right. So it's very important, the ability to withstand the friction. That is important. Reina, any problem? Am I fast? It's a simple property, okay? Just to list. There are some physical properties like length, luster, strength, and all. Okay, that's it. Then effect of heat, the flammability and all. And these are the physical properties. Which are the physical properties, Reina? Read. List. Just list.
Length, luster, strength, elasticity, and resiliency,
Resiliency.
resiliency,
Resiliency.
flexibility, absorbency, heat conductivity, abrasion in resistance, effect of heat.
Good. So long fibers are always good for the construction. Heat conductivity must be there. And then resiliency, flexibility, absorbency, elasticity, all these things, all these physical properties that we need to construct a cloth. Okay. Then chemical properties. Next is chemical properties. Chemical properties means the reaction of the fiber with acids, whether it damaged or not, or reaction of alkali with the fabrics, reaction of dye with the fabric. All these are the chemical ones. Acid, how this fiber react with acids, whether it's damaged, whether the cloth is damaged or not. Acid, alkali, and dye. Dye means the colors. If we apply the color to the cloth, it's easily, there is a need to easily absorb, right? So in chemical properties, acid, alkali, and dye, how they react with the fabric. That comes under the chemical properties. Okay, then biological property. Biological property. Biological property means how the fabrics react with the environment. How the fabrics react with the environment. That is a biological property, the effect of environment on the fiber. What is a moth? Do you heard that? Moth. It's an insect that creates holes in cloth. Okay, moth. That comes under the biological properties. Whether the fabric is infected with this moth and all, the reaction with moth. Then mildew. What's it? Mildew. That's it. It's a fungus that grows in clothes. Mildew means a fungus that grows in clothes. You can see some, you might be see some black spots in clothes. That is a mildew. The fungus that grow on fabric. Fungus that grows on fabric. Okay. So in physical properties, the length of the fiber, heat conductivity, absorbency, resiliency, all these are there. And then chemical properties, how the fabrics react with acid, alkali and dye. Dye means colors. Okay. Whether it damaged or not, that comes under the chemical property. And in biological property, the effect of environment, moth and mildew on the fiber or the fabrics. How the environment or this moth and mildew affects the cloth. Okay, that is biological property. And the last one is thermal property. What is a thermal property? How do you know? What's a thermal property, Raina? Thermal property. Thermal means?
Temperature.
Yeah, the effect of heat and flammability. Here we check the effect of heat and flammability. Heat and flammability. Okay. The effect of heat and flammability of the fabric. That comes under the thermal properties. Thermal properties. Okay. These are the general properties. Next class we are going to learn each properties. Properties of cotton, properties of silk, like that. Okay. So it will be more clear. These are the general properties. Okay. So, is this clear? We mainly there are fibers, yarn and fabrics. There are two types of classification, one on the base of length and other on the base of origin. Length means staple fibers and filament fibers, and again the filament fiber is classified, that is monofilament fiber and multi-filament fiber. Mono means a single, multi means more than or many fibers. The made up of with many fibers, that is called as multi-filament fibers. They are very durable and all. Then come to the origin part. According to the origin, there is man-made fibers there, blended fibers and natural fibers. Natural fibers mainly like vegetable fibers, which means the fibers that obtained from plants, various parts of the plants. Animal fiber means the fibers that obtained from parts of the animal body or mainly from the skin. Next, mineral fiber, asbestos. That's only mineral fiber. Okay. Then blended fibers means we blended the fibers or we blend the polyester with cotton. So the both properties, the property of the polyester and the property of the cotton is there in a blended fiber. And then man-made fibers, the composition, the structure, everything we changed according to our need. If we need more textured ones, we improve that. We can change the structure and all. Then we learn the general properties. Which are the physical properties, Meghna?
Length, luster, strength, absorptivity, flexibility, elasticity, effect of heat,
Heat conductivity.
conductivity, and
Fine. Abrasion resistant. Abrasion. Abrasion. Which means the scratch resistance. Withstand to frictions, an ability to withstand the friction. Then, Reina, what about the chemical properties?
Reaction with acids, alkalines, and dye.
Good. Sana, biological and thermal properties. What's it?
Moth and mildew.
The ability or how the fabric affect with environment, like moth, mildew and all. Moth means an insect that creates holes in the fabrics. Mildew means black spots or it's a fungus. Mildew is a fungus that mainly grows in a cloth. Mildew is a fungus. Then thermal properties. What about the thermal properties, Anna?
The ability to withstand the heat and flammability.
And also flammability. Okay, good. Any doubts? Okay, fine. So we'll meet on the next class. Bye. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, dear.